Yesterday, my friend and colleague, Pierre Pelouse, the Member of Parliament for Charlesbourg-Haut-Saint-Charles, raised an important question in the House of Commons, and I wanted to draw your attention to it. The question touched on an issue that I had recently been alerted to. We've blacked out her name to protect her privacy, but my constituency showed me a letter she had received from the Canada Revenue Agency. The letter was dated October 6th and only received last week. The letter says that her direct deposit information was changed in July. Now, back in July, we were alerted that criminals were exploiting reused passwords to access people's CRA online accounts, changing their direct deposit information, then applying for emergency benefits. All of this was revealed back in July. Why did it take 3 months to alert victims? Let's see if Pierre can get an answer out of those Liberals.
Charlesbourg-Haut-Saint-Charles. Mr. Speaker, the CRA sent a letter to hundreds of Canadians to warn them that there may be an issue with their bank account number and there is a risk of fraud. Many people said that they called the number and they received no answer. We have a direct number to call as members, but even we don't get an answer. Can the government tell us what's going on? The Honourable Minister. Hello, thank you very much. The interpreter would like to note that there's a sound issue. The Honourable Minister, there is an issue with your sound. Please ensure that you're not on mute. We cannot hear you.
OK, allez-y, on vous entend.
Can you hear me? Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank my colleague for his question. For the CRA, it is important for taxpayers to be able to receive all the tax credits and benefits that they're entitled to. We're continuing to work hard to make sure things are going smoothly. There are audits that are being done, and our system are in high demand right now. But we're going to continue to work on this. Thank you. The Honourable Member for Charlesbourg-Haut-Saint-Charles. Mr. Speaker, I'm sorry, but for 5 years now, the Minister has been saying the same banal answer. But this connection issue is 5 years old. The CRA, when someone receives a letter from the CRA, they feel stressed out. And if they tell you if you have an issue, call the number, and then no one answers. Imagine how tense you would feel. And it puts even more stress and pressure on you. Even before the pandemic, we had such issues. But people on the CRA line would never answer. But can the Minister tell us why we haven't been able to clarify this situation in 5 years? The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, I can tell you that I don't agree with what my colleague has just said at all. Throughout the entire pandemic, the CRA has served more than 8 million Canadians, Mr. Speaker. They've ensured that people can receive the CERB, and they're making sure right now that people are receiving new benefits that were created, both in terms of the recovery benefit, but also the caregiver benefit and the sickness benefit. Inaudible for the interpreter. There's a sound issue.